We had a lot of issues when we first started out. He didn't trust me at all. I didn't trust him at all. He took advantage of that and bucked me off a lot and looked for every opportunity to be scared of stuff so that I would be scared. And in order to overcome that, what I did was I went back to ground one. I did a lot of groundwork and really just kind of built him up as if he had never been rode before, kind of went through all those steps that you do when you're training a horse, because he didn't necessarily need it, I did need it. And in doing that, I was able to find the confidence and the experience that I needed in order to ride him successfully. The role of a rodeo queen is a little bit more complex than I think a lot of people realize. It's not just about running in at the rodeos and smiling and waving. You really work hard at the rodeos. Your job is to make sure that the rodeo goes smoothly and efficiently and promote the sponsors. So you help kick it off with the grand entry, yes, with the smiling and waving, but then during the rodeo you run sponsor flags at a quick pace because it's not your job to slow down the rodeo, it's your job to speed it up. And then you also help clear the arena of the cattle after the roping events. And then aside from the rodeos, you also go to parades, make public appearances. I do a lot of school visits, meetings with posses and rotaries and that sort of thing. And then I also, as Miss Rodeo Oregon, I'm not just limited to the state of Oregon or the Northwest region. I also travel all across the country. I actually just got back from a trip to Florida, where I got to see a lot of the other state title holders from across the country. And so that was a really unique experience, and this has definitely been a year making memories that'll last a lifetime. Being a rodeo queen wasn't something I really thought of until I got older. I wasn't one of those stereotypical stories where the young girl hangs on the fence and dreams of one day being a rodeo queen. I remember watching my cousin Dale Ann make that very first queen lap and being so excited for her, but it never really crossed my mind until later in high school, once I'd really loved riding Ringo and going fast, which took a long time for me to get to. It wasn't until then that I thought I could probably do a really good job as a rodeo queen, being an ambassador for the sport and a role model to others. And I didn't think about it when I was younger because that's not something that I wanted to do. I didn't want to be in the spotlight. And even now I still prefer to be behind the scenes, but I feel like through 4-H and my family's support, I've gained the skills that are necessary in order to be that good role model that I need to be in order to be a rodeo queen.